Ladies and gentlemen, welcome out to the 8th annual Shakin' on the Pecos right here in Carlsbad, New Mexico. My name is Skibo Norris. I'm going to be your host for tonight's action. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a land load full of bull riders and bulls here tonight. Championship quality for your entertainment pleasure. But right now, it's my pleasure to welcome you out on behalf of the Eddy County Sheriff's Posse and Western Week here in Carlsbad to this big bull riding here tonight. Take a deep seat because we are about to take off. Get your seat belts on and we're ready to roll. But first of all, it's my pleasure to introduce to you some queens that we crowned last evening at our HRA Rodeo. Please welcome, if you will, our little Miss Priss for 2012-2013, Miss Christina Perry. You gotta like that little girl right there. She's 5-year-old daughter of Chris and Jackie Perry up here in Carlsbad, and she is a horsewoman, let me tell you, I promise you. Little Miss Priss, Christina Perry. How about a round of applause for her? All right. Man, she is decked out in all her queen stuff. Look at that, and a great big horse. Little bitty cowgirl, Miss Christina Perry. Next, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you your junior princess, Miss Trayson Johnson. Trayson Johnson. She's the 8-year-old daughter of Wayne and Jessica Johnson of Carlsbad. Welcome her, if you will, please, Miss Trayson Johnson. And man, she is a horsewoman as well. Way to go, Trayson, and congratulations. Next, ladies and gentlemen, our princess, her older sister, please welcome, if you will, Jacelyn Johnson, the 12-year-old daughter of Wayne and Jessica Johnson. Well, all I can say, Wayne and Jessica, you got your work cut out with 2 queen contestants in the same household, but congratulations to you and your daughters. This is Jacelyn Johnson, our Eddy County Rodeo princess. Our Eddy County Rodeo teen is Miss Kristen White. She's the 14-year-old daughter of Robert and Dana Wade of here in Carlsbad. Welcome her, if you will, our teen, Miss Eddy County Sheriff's Posse teen, Kristen White. And ladies and gentlemen, your brand new rodeo queen for the Eddy County Sheriff's Posse for the year of 2012-2013, Miss Dixie Burkham McCarty. She's the 17-year-old daughter of Shanette Burkham and Sean McCarty of here in Carlsbad. Congratulations there, Dixie, and good luck to you, ma'am, as you represent Eddy County all over southeast New Mexico and West Texas. Thank you so much. Well, all right, I guess, folks, the next order of business is something we call the calf scramble. All you 10 and under, back down. All you 10 and under, calf scramble time in the big pen. Let's go, calf scramblers. Come on down. This is also an exciting event. It's brought to you by the Washington Ranch down there. We appreciate those folks. Washington Ranch Camp down here south of White City. Everybody's heard of Washington Ranch. And we have cash prizes for all of our kids. And of course, out in the arena floor, man, oh man, we've got a host of folks out there. Look at these kids keep coming to town, keep coming in the arena. Here's the inspiration. If you will, out in the arena floor, our guys in baggy pants, Mr. George Thomasak, Quint Love, and Quincy Wills. Excuse me. That's our baggy pant guys. You're going to be seeing them during the bull riding. Right now, though, we've got them out in the arena floor, and they just keep pouring out of the stands. Look at them. Let's see, the average age is, I say, 10 years old and under. Then I predict that about 10 years ago there was a bad winter in Carlsbad with all these kids. My goodness gracious. Had to snuggle up to your honey. All right. Well, the object of the game, kiddos, is to grab the ribbon off of the tail, and we've got a young lady who's got a handful of cash, courtesy of Camp Washington Camp down there. Miss Judith, she's got the money, and you'll have to see her, and she's down here in the turquoise shirt and felt hat. So, uh-oh, we got help? Got a lost one? There he goes. He knows where to go. Follow the clown. Follow the clown. Yes, sir. Okay. Well, George, what are you going to do with them? What are you and Quentin and Quincy going to do? We're going to do a little jumping jacks. All right, we got a few jumping jacks coming that way. So we got some future Artesia Bulldogs here. We got some future loving falcons and falconettes. And we got some cavemen and cave girls. And we got to warm them up so they don't stretch a muscle during this calf scramble. Yeah. All right, what else you got to do? Touch your toes. Do what they do. Touch your toes. Touch your toes. And what else? Run in place. Run in place. Get those knees high. Get those knees real, real high. Okay, what else? What else you got for them, George? You good to go? Good to go. All right. All you kids, freeze. Do not move. Don't go. Not yet. Stay. See, it's just like training a dog. You know? Don't you wish you could get them that way at home? Stay. Don't go. Not yet. Now go. That is a scramble. Let me tell you, that is a scramble. Goodness gracious. Get you a ribbon, and again, we thank Camp Washington for getting this money all together for us. Look at this. Got one. I see one still left over there. And I guess you can get two if you're mean enough, if you're mean and lean. Whew. Actually, folks, what we're trying to do is wear them out. We're trying to wear them out for you so they'll sit still during the bull riding. That's the game. That's the game we're playing here. We're trying to wear them out for you because you know they're loaded up on sugar and they got that adrenaline going and they're just going crazy up there. So turn them loose in the arena. 40? All right, we got $40 for the first catch. The ribbon back, $40. So, man, you better hustle on down here if you got a ribbon. That's $40. Courtesy of Camp Washington. Oh, he's tired. He may not make it. He may not make it. I'm tired just watching it. Aren't you? All right, better hurry if you want that first $40. Here comes the winners. She's going to beat you. All right, well, that's still. We appreciate Camp Washington for sponsoring our calf scramble here. Got ribbons, got another little one with a ribbon. Look at that. He's going to buy a popsicle. He don't want to let go of the ribbon. Let him keep the ribbon too. That's a souvenir. That's his first rodeo money. He's spoiled now. All right, kids, that's all the ribbons. That's all the ribbons. That's all the ribbons on the calves. Last one out has to wash the dishes all next week. All right, kids, find your way back to your parents if you would, please. Thank you. How about a round of applause for all of our kiddos? And once again, a thanks to Camp Washington for sponsoring our calf scramble here this year at our 8th annual Shakin' on the Pecos. Now, I need to look at your master list that has the towns on it. That's going to be my, yeah, there you go. Write the two guys on the bottom and I'll make up the town. Jeff Nice. Buck, where are they from?
Bucks from Stevenville and Jones from Carlsbad.
All right, good. All right, still getting them cleared out of there. Appreciate you there, George, Quincy, and Quentin. That's our gladiators. We got one lost. Oh, found Big Sister. That's good news. We found Big Sister. We always like to find Big Sister when we're lost. No doubt about it. One more time, how about it from the Clowns and Bullfighters, our babysitters. Doing a great job out there, and you're going to really enjoy their activities. George Tomaszak, Quentin Love, and Quincy Wills. Y'all don't hold hands now. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce to you a group of youngsters from right here in Eddy County. We call them the Eddy County Sheriff's Posse Riders. Please come on in, if you will. Come on in. Man, I lost my list of here it is. I got it. Too many papers. As we have our Sheriff's Posse Riders coming in, ladies and gentlemen, and please welcome, carrying the crimson and gold of the state of New Mexico, Miss Megan Burnett, and carrying the red, white, and blue, the stars and stripes of the United States of America, Miss Jacelyn Harkness. Come on down. Ladies and gentlemen, these youngsters from here in Eddy County practiced many, many hours on this drill team. We'd also like to recognize Miss Samantha York carrying our Ford flag, Miss Michaela Burkham carrying the flag of the Elks BPOE 1558, Miss Courtney Teague, Caitlin Goddard, Hattie Vera, Corey Burkham, Tristan Messer, Kinsey McGee, Taylor McMinn, Ashton Clary, Ashton McCormick, Carly Kantrowitz, Kristen White, Jacelyn Johnson, Savannah Hand, Heidi Gray, Kennedy Allen, Dakota Gray, and Cody Johnson. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight, the Eddy County Posse Riders are wearing pink to honor all the people close to them who have been affected by cancer. For one of our own members, Samantha York, who is a survivor, and to those families who have been directly impacted by this disease. We all hope and pray for a cure. All in pink tonight. Tough enough to wear pink. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate your patriotism. We can have you sit down if you would. We have a long, long introduction. We'll be asking you to stand just a little bit later. Thank you so much for recognizing the red, white, and blue, the stars and stripes of this magnificent country with your patriotism and loyalty to that flag. As we do that, ladies and gentlemen, we'd ask that you pay special attention to those beautiful colors of red, white, and blue as they pass us, and remember the places that this flag has flown and those that have sacrificed for it. It's been a symbol of freedom since the days of our Revolutionary War. We have rights and abilities based on the fact that there are people that believe in our great nation and in its government ruled by we the people. The blue for justice and perseverance, the white for innocence and purity, and the red for hardiness and valor. And friends, there's been much bloodshed, and each time the colors become that much more bolder and brighter, and they still do not run. We'd like to thank our troops everywhere for the job they do so that our great nation is guarded and protected so that we may live free. The flag of the United States. Okay, Johnny.
just introduce them. They walk out and go between the horses.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, how about it for our Eddy County Posse Riders? Well, friends, it's my pleasure to be able to come back to Carlsbad. I know a lot of folks here tonight. I know a lot of folks know me and my family. Being from Eddy County, we've moved off and gone our separate ways. It's a pleasure to be invited back to be your host. But right now, it's my pleasure to introduce to you 30 of the best bull riders in the Southwest here for the 8th annual Shakin' on the Pecos.
Just give me yours.
First of all, from Artesia, New Mexico, please welcome Blake Milligan. Blake Milligan. Come on down, look at there. Woo-ha! From Odessa, Texas, Mr. J.T. Pettit. From San Angelo, Texas, Mr. Justin Smith. From Tularosa, New Mexico, Stetson Lewis. From San Angelo, Texas, the past winner of money here, Dakota Barrow. A two-time winner of the Shakin' on the Pecos from right here in Carlsbad, New Mexico. Please welcome Brad Lewis. Last year's winner of the 7th annual 2011 Shakin' on the Pecos from Ruidoso Downs, New Mexico, Sean Miranda. From up in the Four Corners area of New Mexico, formerly from Las Cruces, please welcome Mr. Kyle Schlotterbeck. From Odessa, Texas, comes Ronaldo Valenzuela. All the way from OKC, Oklahoma City, please welcome Les Wilkin. From up in the panhandle of Texas, from Pampa, Texas, please welcome Hawk Tucker.
Well, that Les Wilkin paid his money, but he's not here yet.
From Artesia, New Mexico, a second-generation bull rider, please welcome Michael Malden. This young man qualified for the National High School Finals in Rock Springs, Wyoming next month. Michael Malden from Artesia, New Mexico. From Stephenville, Texas, please welcome Tristan Mize.
That's the kid that's 15.
Also from Stephenville, Texas, John Pitts. Come on down. And another young man that's done extremely well here at Shakin' on the Pecos over the years. From Artesia, New Mexico, going to school at Odessa College, please welcome Bradley Britton. And if you're traveling down I-20 and you've never been through this town, then you blinked. From Merkel, Texas, please welcome Tristan Dean. Got a pair from Carlsbad. Please welcome Gerald Duran and Justin Vasquez. All the way from Weatherford, Oklahoma, please welcome Bucky Williams. And from Collinsville, Oklahoma, his traveling partner, Mr. Kyle Bell. A pair of Odessa Cowboys, Dwayne Sanders, come on down, and Bonner Bolton, Odessa, Texas. From Stephenville, Texas, cowboy capital of the world, please welcome Trevor Hudnall. Odessa, Texas is Guthrie Long, our next bull rider. Also from Odessa, Joey Cadillo. From Andrews, Texas, please welcome Dakota Barnett. And don't forget, we got a pair of Stephenville traveling partners, Cole Long and Josh Buck, come on down. And our final competitor in our 2012 Shaking on the Pecos, from right here in Carlsbad, please put your hands together for Jeff Dias. Well, these next guys I've introduced to you, folks, I promise you, they're back there working. They're getting ready to do their job. It's our stock contractors. We have some of the best bulls in the world here tonight for you. We've got PBR and CBR finals bulls, also numerous finals bulls from other associations, high school associations, open associations. We'd like to recognize our stock contractors from Mobeedy, Texas, Mr. Cole Tyndall. From Slayton, Texas, Mr. Lyndall Hurst. And representing TDS Bulls, Mr. Dustin Danley, along with Trampus Spence and Scott Branson from right here in Eddy County, and also Eddy County's Jody Jackson with Hook and Jay's Booking Bulls. All right, was that long enough introduction? Would you hate to have been standing that long? I'd ask you to stand now as we offer an invocation before we compete, and then remain standing as we salute our country, our flag, our servicemen and women with our national anthem. Heavenly Father, we come before you tonight thankful of all the blessings that you've given us in each and one of our lives. We respect the fact that the Eddy County Posse Riders have chosen pink for those people who are survivors or people who have gone away with the dreaded cancer that we know you're going to allow us to find a cure for. Lord, we just also ask one more thing of you, that you send your guardian angels out of the east, the west, the north, and the south around the world to protect our servicemen and women who allow us the freedoms to gather. We'd also like to ask that you send that same guardian angel to this arena floor tonight, that you protect the spectators, the livestock, and the contestants as they compete in honesty and integrity. And all of this we ask in the original Cowboy's name, Jesus Christ. Amen. How about it, Eddy County? Are you proud to be an American on a Saturday night? Yeah, baby. How about it also that we just get the party started? if it's LH. All right, we got to get her started. Carlsbad, are you ready? Are you ready? I can't hear you. Are you ready? Well, I tell you what, we want you to make some noise, and right now we're looking at Kyle Slaughterbeck. Kyle Slaughterbeck coming out here on one of those great Lindell-Hurst bucking bulls. They call this bull number 829, and that happens to be on my list. Yes, sir, a red cat we call Bermuda. Bermuda tonight from Lindell-Hurst bucking bulls out of Slayton, Texas. Kyle Slaughterbeck, a second-generation rodeo cowboy right here for your performance. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank Camp Washington Ranch, our buck and shoot sponsors, MMX, as well as Southeast Ready Mix, Circle S Feed Store, Barry Hood Incorporated, Walker Electric, B&R Trucking, Cash Clarkston Construction, and Bond Ice. We appreciate our buck and shoot sponsors as well as our Outgate, the Eddy County Sheriff's Posse. Now right now, ladies and gentlemen, for you folks who are unfamiliar with bull riding, I know some of you watch it on television, but you're going to have up close and personal, live in action. One thing about bull riding, it is live and unrehearsed. We're better than ESPN. You know, they get to rehearse. We don't. We're in here for the duration in 8 seconds on the back of the hurricane deck on a bad cat from Bermuda from the Lindell-Hurst bucking bulls. But most of all, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to thank and appreciate Carlsbad Ford for our major sponsorship this year of our Shaking on the Pecos. And if you're looking for a new ride or you're looking for a great pre-owned vehicle, hey man, ease on out there on West Pierce Street. Check out the folks at Carlsbad Ford. You can find it. If they don't have it, they'll get it for you. You want one that's a different color? You want one with different interior? Just tell the folks at Carlsbad Ford. They will make it happen. Here we coming out of Walker Electric, Kyle Slaughterbeck from up around Farmington, New Mexico. Here's my man. He didn't come last year. He was hurt. He's the first man to call me. He's the first man out tonight. That's not generally the way it works, but here he is, Kyle Slaughterbeck. Go ahead. Whoa! Ripped him right out of there. No score. No score for Kyle Slaughterbeck. What now? Well, he's just some old cow's calf, but we got to get the gates fixed in the back. One thing about it, he's not very excitable, is he? That's old Bermuda from Lindell-Hurst bucking bulls. Also like to thank our all-around grand champion sponsors, Desert Willow Vet Services, Carlsbad Chevrolet, also Fusen Industrial Maintenance, Madron Services, Courtesy Sporting and Pawn, and Carlsbad Radio. Just a few of our great sponsors. Going to go down to last year's champion from Ruidoso Downs, New Mexico, Sean Miranda, on a bull that we call Hagen's Pet. Hagen's Pet. Out from Lindell-Hurst, out of Slayton, Texas. This man takes bulls to the PBR finals, the CBR finals. He sells bucking bulls. He raises them over there. Got a herd of cows that turn out those ranked bucking bulls. Coming out of that Barry Hood bucking chute down there. This young man right here has been injured. He's just coming back. You might have seen his name at some of the PBRs last fall. Sean Miranda, let's make some noise. When we crack that latch, I want to hear everybody scream. Go ahead, Sean Miranda. Yeah, baby. Kind of give him the boot just a little. Hey, Sean Miranda is showing why he was last year's champion. And we'll have a score coming momentarily. 72 and a half points, 72 and a half for Sean Miranda, 72 and a half. But the main thing is,
Repeat.
excuse me, miss, 82 and a half. You like that better, Carlsbad? 82 and a half for Sean Miranda. The main thing is, get your first bull rode so that you can get into the money round, the short go around. The top 8 come back to show everything that they have as we go down to that Southeast Ready Mix buck and shoot. Southeast Ready Mix. Trevor Hudnall from Odessa. Trevor Hudnall on a bull called Crunch. And it's crunch time for Trevor Hudnall. One up and one down. We've got one rode. Here's the third one out. Whoa, baby! Watch out, Quincy. Man. Well, as we do that, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to recognize our rodeo officials for tonight's action. A pair of guys who have been chosen to select who's the winner, and they are quality cowboys, let me tell you. Billy Wayne Busby and Steve Sanders, our pro contestant officials here tonight. Wow, what a bucking bull from Lindellhurst Bucking Bulls over there at Slayton. One thing about it, that bull's not very user-friendly, I think. I also like to thank Mr. Ken Smith there in the arena floor with us. Cowboy extraordinaire. Get out of here, you bum. There you go. He understands English. All right. If I can get the bugs out of me here. It's kind of buggy up here tonight. Woo! We just don't want the bats to get us. That's what we don't want. On the list, we're going to go to Dwayne Sanders from Odessa, Texas. Somebody knows Dwayne Sanders. He's on The Judge. He's on a bull called The Judge. He's going to be coming out of that Bond Ice buck and shoot. I'd also like to thank Malaga Volunteer Fire Department and EMS for being here tonight. We hope we don't have to use you there, Roy, but we're glad that you're here. You and your crew, Darren, all the folks, that help out so much and volunteer their time. Here we go now. Here's our man. Oh, baby! You talk about yank your arm a little bit longer than the other one. Wow. Well, we got to get that bull out of here. One qualified ride so far, 82 and a half. Going to go now to Tristan Mize. Tristan Mize from Stephenville, Texas. Now, folks, I'm going to tell you right now, I talked at length to this young man's dad on the phone the other day. Tristan Mize, he's got a bull from the Lindellhurst string. Excuse me, Cole Tyndall string, 617. That's a bull we call Puddin'. That'll fit him just right. Tristan Mize on old Puddin'. We're just about set. Dad's pulling the rope on the back side. Now these guys have an assistant pull that rope up tight around they lay it across the palm of their hand, they take it around behind, virtually tying themselves on the back of 1,800 pounds of live TNT. Dynamite is what you got under it, and it's live and moving in all directions. Here's Tristan Mize coming out of that B&R truck and shoot. And you notice that most of our cowboys opt to wear the protective headgear. It's not mandatory in the sport of bull riding, but it sure makes you a little easier on the dental bills. All right, Tristan Mize. Whoa, baby! Well, I tell you what, that's a handful right there. How about it for Tristan Mize? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I got to tell you about Tristan Mize. That young man right there is 15 years old, getting on some of the rankest bulls in the Texas, New Mexico area. Pay him off. It's a long way back to Stephenville. 15 years old, getting on some bad cat bucking bulls. That's from Cole Tyndall, Cole Tyndall Bucking Bulls from Mobeetie, Texas. Oh, I'm sorry. That was, I had the wrong bucking bull. He had a Lindell-Hurst bucking bull, fanny dropper. Which is it now? Going to go now to a past winner here, Brad Lewis on the Lindell-Hurst bull. Road Dog. Brad Lewis, a two-time winner here. He's won it twice, the only man to do so, trying to three-peat this year. Talked to him this afternoon. He said he got on some practice bulls yesterday. When he called and entered last week, he said, Skibo, I got to hurry up and enter because I got to go get on some practice bulls. This guy's got it on his mind. Bull riding is his game. Brad Lewis, coming out of that Circle S Feed Store buck and shoot. Lindell-Hurst bucking bull we call Road Dog. And again, we'd also like to thank once again Pecos Valley Broadcasting, J.B. Gordon, one of our sponsors, Carlsbad Elks Lodge, 1558 Roadrunner Environmental, as well as Intrepid Potash, and Watson Hot Oil Units, and KBIM 94.9, the Country Giant. That's some of our great all-around Grand Champion sponsors of our 2012 Shakin' on the Pecos. Here's our man right here, Brad Lewis. Go ahead, Brad, make you some. Up. Yank the rope right out of his hand. First shot out of the box. No score from my man. Pay him off if you will. No score. So how many have gone so far? 6. Swapping to the other side, we'll find out who we're coming out of that Walker Buck and Shoot, Walker Electric Buck and Shoot. And again, as you look around our arena floor, friends, don't forget all the rest of our sponsors that you see here. We could not put this on without their assistance. Going to go now to John Pitts from Stephenville, Texas. John Pitts from Stephenville has another one of those great Lindell-Hurst bucking bulls that we call Boomerang. Boomerang the bull from Lindell-Hurst. John Pitts from the cowboy capital of the world, Stephenville. That's not far from my hometown. It's about, or where I live now. I'm going to say hometown. I consider Carlsbad my hometown. But it's not far from San Saba, Texas. About an hour and a half. That's like driving to Hobbs and Roswell, isn't it, or Pecos? Not the same difference, only you get to go through all those other little bitty towns in Texas before you get to Stephenville. Dublin Dr. Pepper happens to be one. Comanche, Texas happens to be one. Goldthwaite, Texas happens to be one. And we can't forget Pretty, Texas on the trip. Here's a man right here, John Pitts. Try to get you some of it, 82.5, the only qualified score so far. Go ahead, John. Look at this. John Pitts came to ride one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's money in the bank right there. We'll have a score coming. That was just a nice bull to get on. That's one the Cowboys like to draw. That kind that just turns back in your hand, right in your office is what they say. Next one's going to be from Artesia, New Mexico, Michael Malden. $44. 86 points, 86. Now I might mention, this is unofficial until our secretaries double check our judges' books. But right now we're going to go, here did he say? Michael Malden from Artesia. This is the young man I said won third in the Mexico High School Finals a couple of weeks ago up in Clovis. He's going to go to Rock Springs, Wyoming, represent New Mexico and Eddy County at the National High School Finals Rodeo up there in July, towards the end of July, a whole week long full of trying to become a national champion bull rider. Michael Malden, he's a second generation bull rider. Michael Malden. Here's our man. Come on, he's Eddy County. Let's help him. No! Hanging off the side. Watch out. He will horn in on your business and put the hurt on you. No score. Down way too soon for Michael Malden. Going to go now to Tristan Dean. He'll be coming out on one of those Cold Tyndall bulls. Did he say 14? Ask him again. We're getting a rope pulled over there. Again, we'd like to recognize our grand champion sponsors. Carlsbad KOA, Gregory Rockhouse Ranch, Southwest Pharmacy, Sutherland's, Benny's Western Wear, Pecos Valley Equipment, Force Tires, Eddy Federal Credit Union, Western Commerce Bank, Washington URS. Go ahead. Oh! That was Blake Milligan, another one of our Eddy County residents. No score for Blake Milligan on a great bull from Lindellhurst, four-wheeler. Okay. They may have switched on it, so who knows. Going to go now to another young man who's been, you've seen at PBR, CBR. He qualified for the Championship Bull Riding Finals in Las Vegas, Nevada. We're talking about my friend Stetson Lewis from Tularosa, New Mexico. Quite a young man. He was leading the Rookie of the Year in the PRCA a couple of years ago, and he got injured, had to drop out. He was leading by thousands of dollars, and he got injured. As a matter of fact, he had to turn out here one year because of his injuries. Couldn't make it. Stetson Lewis back in riding form, and we got to help him out. So when we crack that latch, ladies and gentlemen, I want to hear it. I want to hear it loud and clear. Two qualified rides so far, 86, 82 and a half. Wow. What a set of bulls that our bull people have brought us. Once again, shaking on the Pecos. Stetson Lewis about ready to go. And again, we appreciate Carlsbad Ford, our major sponsor of Shaking on the Pecos this year. They got some vehicles on display up there. If you like that King Ranch edition, I drive one and I'm proud of it. It's luxury going down the road. King Ranch Ford edition. They got them in Explorer, Expedition, and the big pickups. Check with Carlsbad Ford. Here's Stetson Lewis, just about set. He's also been a multiple check winner here. He hasn't won it, but he's won plenty of money here. Stetson Lewis, trying to get in there. Had a little trouble, the bull acting up in the chute on him. Going to re-pull that rope, and as he does that, we'd recognize some more of our great sponsors. Carlsbad National Bank, New Mexico State University Carlsbad, Mosaic, Adventure Signs, H-Bar-D Ranch, Merle Electric, Co-Art Agency, and Constructors Incorporated. We appreciate each and every one of our sponsors here this year, as we always do. We could not put on this Shaking on the Pecos or the AGRA Rodeo without all of our great sponsors. And you see their signage around the arena floor. When you patronize those businesses or you see those business owners around Eddy County and Carlsbad, please tell them thank you. We appreciate you. Well, while we're doing that, folks, I got to ask you, did you hear the story about the skunk? Well, never mind, it stinks. See, everybody's over there going like, shut up. Yeah, that stinks, I promise you. Of course, somebody's going to become a millionaire. Somebody's going to become a millionaire when they invent a pop-top beer can that the wife can't hear. No doubt about that. Stetson having all kinds of problems getting in and out of there. Stetson Lewis on another one of those great Mendel-Hurst bucking bowls. We call him One Night Stand. Stetson Lewis just trying to make this a one-night stand here. Yeah, y'all ready for this? I think we're ready now. All right, here we go. Stetson Lewis walking up that rope. Here we go. He's the man. Come on, Carlsbad, let's do it to it right now. Whoa! Watch out. Man, I tell you what, if he'd have run into you there, Quincy, you'd have been buying Preparation H by the case. Well, my friend's down just a little bit too early for Stetson Lewis. Got strung out on the end of that arm. No score. So we find out who our next contestant's going to be. Again, don't forget our concession stand open and available on the top side. We're going to have a little intermission here after we buck about 15 of these bulls out of 30. We'll have a little intermission, but right now we're waiting to get another one loaded. As we do that, we'll go ahead and recognize some more of our fantastic sponsors. Our champion sponsors happens to be Industrial Electric Motors, Lakeside Meats, the great folks down at Stevens Inn, also Yates Petroleum, and McDonald Farms and Trucking. Find out who our contestant is momentarily. Let's relay that information on to you. Going to go now to Justin Vasquez on one of those great bulls from TDS Bucking Bulls. One we call Ott. That's Tabasco Cat. Tabasco Cat. Justin Vasquez. TDS stands for Trampus, Dustin, and Scott. Got to go now to Bonner Bolton. They say they're swapping up Bonner Bolton on another one of those TDS bulls. Boo Boo. Somebody made a Boo Boo. I guess we named him Boo Boo. I think I talked to Dustin earlier when he gave me the bulls' names, and he said, I didn't name him. My partner did. And so I call him T-Boo Boo. So there you go. Now you know the rest of the story. All right. Bonner Bolton, this guy's another second generation bull rider from Odessa, Texas. He's been to the CBR finals as well. As a matter of fact, I believe this young man won the average at the CBR finals 2 years ago in Las Vegas, Nevada. So he knows what the score is. He knows what to do. It's just a matter of making it all happen on Saturday night in Carlsbad, New Mexico. Bonner Bolton, here you go on Boo Boo. All right, Bonner, your turn to shine. Let's go, young man. Do it to it. Hey, now, go ahead, Bonner Bolton. He's got it going his way. Kick him a little bit. Yeah. Oh, man, show me the money. Hey, he gets a 10 for the dismount. That's just like jumping off the side horse or something on gymnastics. Bonner Bolton, third qualified ride. Score's coming momentarily. 44 and a half. That's a big cat bull right there. He's a handful of bad news, isn't he?
44 and a half. 44 and a half, 44 and a half.
I didn't. Ask them to repeat what's going on.
44 and a half, 44. 80.
88 and a half. Listen to this. 88 and a half. That's a nice ride from a young man, and what a polite young man. Of course, he knows that I know his mom and dad. So he says yes, sir, and no, sir, in front of me. Now, I hope that he does that all the time. I think he does. A well-raised Christian young man, Bonner Bolton. Now we're going to go back and pick up Justin Vasquez. Justin Vasquez, he's in there on Tabasco Cat. Tabasco Cat, the bull underneath him. Now these bulls right here from TDS are kind of being fed and trained down at Malaga, New Mexico. So there you go, right here in Eddy County. Got some ranked bucking bulls coming out of there. TDS bucking bulls. And this is Joseph Vasquez. Justin Vasquez, I'm sorry. Justin. See, last year we had a Joseph. He was from Alamogordo. All right, go ahead. Look at this big Red Bull buck come around. Whoa, man! Did you see the drop, the kick? Man, he left nothing to the imagination there. That was old Tabasco Cat. Puts Justin down too soon. How about a round of applause, friends? That's all he's going to take home for his entry fees. I might make mention as well, friends. These cowboys have all paid $150 for the opportunity to be called the champion of Shaking on the Pecos. Also doesn't hurt to know that they're going to win about $3,000 for the winner, plus a fantastic Henry engraved rifle. That's what our awards are. A brand new rifle engraved with the Eddy County Sheriff's Posse Shaking on the Pecos. It's a collector's item. In lieu of belt buckles, they decided to give guns. And you know, that's not a bad idea. By the way, speaking of that, I suggest all of you to invest in precious metals. Please go invest in precious metals, and I'm talking about lead. Buy your ammunition as soon as you can and stockpile it. Okay. Rolling up the line, going to go to Kyle Bell from Stephenville, Texas. He's got another one of those TDS bucking bulls, great bucking bull. We call a freeloader. Freeloader the bull from the TDS bucking bulls as we get old Tabasco Cat. That's a cowboy tow truck right there, friends. And we thank our arena help, no doubt. We have just a little bit lull in the action as we prepare for our next cowboy. Kyle Bell. And again, you're going to hear me talk about our sponsors, just a great group of sponsors. That happens to be Wheeler Chiropractic, as well as J&J Pipe and Supply, Cruise Glass. All right, you fellas need to get your ropes on as soon as possible. That's one of those things. Cruise Glass, U2 Community Federal Credit Union, Jamie's Welding and Guaranteed Title Company. Appreciate those folks, all of you, that you hear your name called. Did you say Gerald Grant? Did you say Gerald Grant?
No. Gerald Fernandez retired.
Oh. Who do we got now, do we know? All right, we're going to that Circle S buck and shoot. Circle S buck and shoot, here we go. Kyle Bell, Stephenville, Texas, just about set. All right, go ahead, look at this. Whoa! You talk about yard dart, man. Watch out! Woo! Well, I can tell you right now, nobody knows how scared he was, except for himself and the lady that does his laundry. Man. No score for Kyle Bell. Going to go down to Ronaldo Valenzuela on another one of those TDS bucking bulls. Ronaldo has been here before. He called Roswell home. He moved down there to go to work in the oil fields, and he's doing well for himself down there. Ronaldo Valenzuela, as a matter of fact, he put in a system this morning and then drove back up here. He went to work at 5 o'clock this morning so he could get through to get to shaking on the Pecos. He's drawn a good bull from the TDS bucking bulls called Stir Crazy. Stir Crazy the bull. Wow. Let's see what we can do with this deal. Bond Ice Company. Bond Ice Company is where we're coming from. Ronaldo Valenzuela. How about a round of applause again for our bullfighters, Mr. George, Mr. Quincy, and Mr. Quentin, one more time. Just about set right there. Ronaldo Valenzuela. All you got to do is nod your head and we are outside. Look at this. Go ahead. Ronaldo Valenzuela. Up. Folded him up like a cowboy taco. Down too soon. No score. No score for Ronaldo Valenzuela. Well, how about it for the bulls so far? 3 qualified rides, and they're all in the 80s. That says something for the quality of livestock that our bull contractors bring for us.
Number 26.
Going to go now to Dakota Barnett, Andrews, Texas, on a bull called Petey. I'll tell you a little story about this bull Petey, friends. This bull, they won a go-around at the PBR in Glendale, Arizona last fall on Petey. I told you we had some quality bucking bulls here. Petey, they were 89 points at Glendale, Arizona at a PBR, televised PBR, in the first go-around. So Dustin Danley and Trampus Spence and Scott Branson have them. A really ranked bucking bull here, as well as the rest of the bulls that they furnish. Old Petey. Dakota Barnett, as we get our arena floor attempted to be clear. This old banana horn bull, he said, I don't want to play. Don't leave me alone. Maybe he'll see that hole over there. Nope. Uh-oh, missed the deal there. Hey, don't forget we've got a big dance over at the slab there on the top side of our arena. We've got a big dance over there tonight. And Want to make sure that you ease over there and listen to some great music, scoot a boot, if you will. Don't you know that Palomino horse is real proud of him for that? At least he doesn't have big horns. But hey, those guys are doing a great job, and we appreciate them being here helping us at Shaking on the Pecos. Dakota Barnett, TDS Buck and Bull, Old Petey. I'll tell you what, friends, these guys all start pretty young, most of them in their teens, as we noticed Tristan Mize at 15. Some of them starting to steer riding when they're 9 and under, 9 to 12, junior bulls. This young man right here has probably been on about 350 bulls, and he's probably not but 19 years old. I know I tried to ride for a few years, and I didn't start till I was 19. Man, how things change. All right, Dakota. It's your turn to shine on Saturday night in Carlsbad, New Mexico. What beautiful weather that we have here this weekend for Shaking on the Pecos. Here we go. Just about set. He walks down that chute gate. All right, Carlsbad, let's make some noise when we hear him outside. Dakota Barnett, Andrews, Texas. You're the man. 88.5 points to be the tide. Whoa! Launched him out the backside just like the ejection seat on an F-15 fighter pilot. Wow. Dakota Barnett down too soon. No score. Going to swap buck and shoot sides as we load some more bulls on this side. And we appreciate all the guys at the Eddy County Sheriff's Posse working in the back. The guys who are back there unflanking the bulls, sorting them, putting them back in the proper pens, because I can promise you, if you're not familiar with working livestock, could be a very serious accident in the back when you spill another bull in. They're mad already. You stick him in there with ones that he don't know, and it's like the fight's on, boys. I'm tough and I'm mean, and we don't want to get anyone crippled. So we appreciate the workers that are working the backside over there for us. The unsung heroes of any rodeo are the people who work outside the arena floor. We really appreciate you for that. Going to go now to Jeff Dias. Jeff Dias from right here in Carlsbad on a bull that we call Rewind. Old Rewind. I don't know if that's a VCR or a cassette tape or whatever, but it's old Rewind from the TDS Bucking Bulls. Jeff Dias, Walker Electric Buck and Shoot. All right, Jeff, come on, buddy. Whoa, baby! Watch out, Jeff. He'll horn in on your business. Man, that scares me, and I'm up here. Goodness gracious. One thing about it, did you see the drop that bull had and he jerked him over the front? That could do major things with your dental arrangement, you know? That's why you see a lot of these guys wear the helmet. No score for Jeff Dias. Going to go now to his traveling partner from right here in Carlsbad, Gerald Duran. Does anybody know Gerald? He's drawn a bull called Motown, old Motown tonight. I don't have any Diana Ross and the Supremes on this computer. Yeah, I do somewhere, but it's not in my little thing. All right, we got to get down tonight. Gerald Duran's got to get down. If you recall, ladies and gentlemen, Gerald Duran had been riding bulls for quite a number of years, and he said, man, my body can't take it anymore. He laid out 2 years, and he called me last year, and he said, Skibo, I got to get my rope back down, dust the cobwebs off of it, and I got to come to your bull riding. Well, he's here, so we got to make some noise for Gerald Duran when he comes out of that buck and shoot. You got to help your own Carlsbad cowboy friends right now. Gerald Duran, Carlsbad, New Mexico, in the driver's seat. Got to be on the top side of 88.5 to go to the lead. A very capable cowboy he is. Well, it was a double jump, double hump. Whoa! Holy moly! Watch out, Quincy. Watch out, Quentin. You're in the wrong place, bud. That is a black freight train with horns. That's what that is. Just a very large farm animal. Goodness gracious. How about it once again for our bullfighters taking the bull away from the cowboy? They're doing a great job, aren't they? Yes, sir. You bet your booties, Granny. Rolling up to that southeast ready mix buck and shoot. Tell us again. Just say, tell us again.
Tell us again, please.
There's a mix-up while we're doing this. All right, we're trying to find out what's going on. Had a little mix-up in the lineup. Whoa, man! Whirlwind City right in the latch. We didn't even get the water hot on that one, man. Johnny, who was that?
Yes, guy.
Okay, I thought we've got a mix-up there on one other. That was Jeff Dice, okay? That judge tried to, you'll have to ask the judge to repeat. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Jeff Dias there on that bull 810. Rewind, Jeff Dias.
Number 3.
Gonna go down to Bradley Britton. Bradley Britton, another one of our Artesia Cowboys, going to school at Odessa College. One thing about it, we didn't have to have a score on it, even if it's a mix-up. We'll figure it out. The last one standing, the last one blank is the one that went. All right, Bradley Britton, he's reaching now. What we have, ladies and gentlemen, is called the draw. Before the rodeo starts, before the shaking on the Pecos starts, the stock contractors turn in a list of their bulls. And we have a list of the cowboys who have paid their entry fees. We talk to our rodeo secretary. She calls out a name. Our rodeo contestant judge reaches in the hat, pulls out a name. Bradley Britton has drawn a bull here tonight from the TDS Buck and String, number 836. 836, we call him Zippy. And he might be just a little bit zippy. Bradley Britton has won some checks here in the past couple of years, so he's a very capable bull rider from Artesia, New Mexico. Let's help him out. Uh-oh. Down in the well he goes, and down too soon. No score for Bradley Britton, no score. I guess that Les Wilkin, I hope he showed up by now. He didn't. I don't know if he's in the introduction, but at least he didn't come out. Yeah, I got his money. He's one of the first ones called. Going down to Cole Long. Cole Long, our next cowboy set to go. He's from Stephenville, Texas. Down there in cowboy country. Cole Long. Drawn a bull we call Slim Fast from the TDS Buck and Bulls, or Slim Fast. Yeah, we're going to pump it up. We're going to pump it up and go to Carlsbad Ford. That's what we're going to do. We're going to pump it up and go to Carlsbad Ford and get us a new ride back to San Saba, Texas. Huh? Honey, I said I'm buying a truck. to take back to San Santa? Not really. Mine's paid for. Hallelujah. All right, Walker Electric Bucket Shoot. Here's your man from Stephenville, Texas. Cole Long has drawn him a handful of bad news. A handful of bad news. Slim fast. Go ahead now, Cole Long. Do it. Hey, got a nice one started. Help him out, Carlsbad. Making some moves. This could be good. Oh! Well, it's too close to call. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard the buzzer, but our contestant officials have the watch. They're either going to give us the thumbs up or the thumbs down. We'll see what their determination is. And I'm assuming by silence it's a no score. Is that correct, sir? Yes, no score. Thumbs down. Well, tough luck. So close, but so far away. It's kind of like hand grenades and horseshoes. Close. Just close. But close doesn't get you in the money in bull riding, that's for sure. Let's see.
Repeat that, please.
All right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for that 7th inning stretch. If you'd like to stand up and flex those muscles that you've been sitting on there for about an hour and 15 minutes, we're going to back and regroup, load some bulls. It's intermission time to make a little run to the potty, make a little run to the concession stand. We'll be right back with you with second half of Shaking on the Pecos right after this.
I'm Chris Wills. I'm from Martinez, New Mexico. I'm glad to be here. We kept all the boat out of safe. Good day, bulls buck good. Couldn't ask for no more.
My name is George Tomachek. I came here from, I just moved up north to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The bulls are bucking real good here. They're a little hopey, a couple of them work, but they get real good bull riding.
Hi, I'm Tracy Johnson, Kennedy Allen, Savannah Ham, and we're all on the Sheriff's Posse Riders. And last night I was crowned Miss Rodeo Eddy County team. I was crowned Junior Princess. We are all enjoying ourselves. Shaking on the Pecos.
I'm here in Carlsbad, New Mexico at the Shaking on the Pecos bull riding. We got $5,000 added over here. Ain't been on in a month. Pretty tickled to crawl back on something.
Wilkin, I'm from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Pretty good bull riding I have here, so we'll see what happens.
I'm Glenn Love. I'm from Odessa, Texas. I mean, it's a good bull ride to come to. It's good for the kids, and it's just a good place to be.
My name is Jeffrey Dashwood, Shaking on the Pecos, and this is the first time I've rode in about 4 years. We're going to give it a go.
I'm Dakota Barrow. I'm from San Angelo, Texas. Originally from here. Rode for about 8 years and came here to ride and make some money and have fun, do what we love to do.
My name's Joe Durant from Carlsbad, New Mexico. We're here at the Shaking on the Pecos. It's a good rodeo. It's good, clean fun, and hope to see everybody happy and put a good show on for them.
Granger, this is my dad, Joe Granger. We're enjoying the Shaking on the Pecos tonight, sir. Y'all have a good night.
Awful close to featuring the top 4 bull riders at Shaking on the Pecos here on Saturday night. And boy howdy, they have reached in the pot and drawn out some really ranked bulls from all 4 of our contractors. So get ready, strap on your seatbelt, because it's going to be bull riding extraordinaire in about 5 minutes. Hawk Tucker came in there with 80 points, I believe, 80 points. He's going to be our first rider to go. Sean Miranda in at 82 and a half. Then John Pitts at 86, and we'll finish it off with Bonner Bolton, who won the long go round at 88 and a half. We just have to show off. I actually got in the wrong lineup, so isn't he kind of an easygoing fella? Says, show me where the green hay is. I know where to go, get my belly full. All right, they tell us the bulls are out of order, but we're going to go to Sean Miranda. He's drawn a bull from the Cole Tyndall bucking herd we call Boyfriend. Oh, boyfriend. Sean Miranda, he's bad to the bone. Bad to the bone, Sean Miranda, Ruidoso Downs, New Mexico. And again, I mentioned last year's champion. You may have seen him on some televised PBR events in the past. A young man that's got a lot of future ahead of him in bull riding. Always got a grin on. He's always happy. Sean Miranda, bad to the bone with the bull called Boyfriend from Cole Tyndall Bucking Bulls. All you people who got in the 50-50 drawing, get your blue tickets out. We're going to draw for that here just in a minute. Get your tickets out if you're in the 50-50 drawing for the Eddy County Sheriff's Posse Riders and Queens. Okay. Sean Miranda taking that final wrap. Here we go. All right, Carlsbad, we got to see you into it. We want you enthused and pumped, because we are bad to the bone with Sean Miranda. Are you ready? Walker Electric Bucking Shoe. Sean Miranda trying to get 2 road here, where that's where all the big money is, in the average. This kid's hard to get on the ground. Let's see what he can do right here. 8 seconds, here we go, Sean Miranda. Oh yeah, Betty, hang on. Oh yeah, good ride. Sean Miranda sticks it on one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, get your tickets out. $601. $601 in the kitty. And we're going to announce the winner right now. The winner is ticket number 498648. 498648. They need to meet you at the concession stand, girls.
Yes, sir.
All right, there you go. Thank you so much. And dressed in pink, thank you for that as well. Here's your winning ticket. Hang on to that. Meet them over there. Let me read those last numbers again. The numbers are 498648. Thank you.
Thank you. One more time.
43 and
The first guy said 44, and I thought he said 33, but I don't know what he said. I don't know if he said 43 or 33.
That's not 33.
Then 43. So it's 44 and 43.
How much? 87? Get arena floor. And again, we appreciate everyone pitching in for the 50-50. That goes for the Eddy County Sheriff's Posse Riders and Queen Scholarship Fund. Sean Miranda unofficially 87 points. We started off with a bang. That's good news. And find out who our next cowboy is. 094 is going to go to Hawk Tucker. Hawk Tucker Pampa, Texas. He came in with that 80-point ride in the first round. Hawk Tucker from Pampa, Texas. Taking that final pull there and again. We appreciate all of our sponsors. You've heard me mention them numerous times throughout the course of the evening, and especially our major sponsor, our good friends at Carlsbad Ford. If you're ever looking to trade, whether it's a pre-owned vehicle or a brand new ride, please give them the opportunity to show you what they can do. All right, here's Hawk Tucker with great balls of fire, and he's drawn a bull this evening that we call Yogi from the TDS Bucking Bulls. Right there we go. Come on. Come on, Carlsbad. You got to help this man out from Pampa, Texas. Hawk Tucker outside. Whoa, buddy. Man, oh man, these guys came with their riding pants on for the short go-round. 2 up. Yes, sir. But it ain't over till it's over. Let me tell you, friends, it's not over until it is over. $498-403. $498-403. If you got that ticket, you're the winner of $600. John Pitt on JJ. One of them Hook and J bulls we call Red Elk. All right. Well, sorry about that, but we didn't give enough time. The first winner did show up, so somebody's 600. Maybe we need to get a dueling pistol thing going on or something. Congratulations. Thank once again to all the folks. Here we are. We're bull riding time back, and it's, yes, sir, we're born to be wild on Saturday night with John Pitts from Stephenville, Texas. Yeah, buddy. They're going to ride all 4 of them. That's the first time it's happened. Hey, Betty, yeah. How about it for John Pitts? Stephenville, Texas. Good ride, man. Good ride. That's a major force of nature, let me tell you. Man, John Pitts stuck it on one right there. Yeah. Oh, listen to this. 86 points. 86 for John Pitts. He was 86 before. 172 on 2, and that brings us now to Bonner Bolton, our final bull rider here at Shaking on the Pecos. Ladies and gentlemen, he comes in with 88.5 points. This could be the real deal. Oh, yeah. Bonner Bolton, Odessa, Texas. As I mentioned before, this young man won the CBR Finals average in Las Vegas, Nevada. He won the long go around here with 88.5 points. 172 minus 88. All right, are you ready, Carlsbad Final Bull Rider? Let's get it on Saturday night. Yeah. Oh, no! Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, how about paying off my man? What a great start, Bonner Bolton. And congratulations unofficially to John Pitts. Folks, give me just about 3 minutes to get down there. We're going to total them up, and I'm going to announce the winner to you. Stay with us for our award ceremony. Folks, did you enjoy shaking on the Pecos, Carlsbad style? You want to see us back next year? No. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Man, oh man, thank you for coming and shaking on the Pecos. Once again, I ask you folks who are here, we appreciate you coming. You'd like to see us back in 2013? Yeah, buddy, thank you so much. Congratulations to our winner here, John Pitts. John, where are you from?
Panama City, Florida.
Panama City, Florida. That's how shaking in the Pecos is growing. What did you think about the bull?
All the bulls are great. All the fans are great. Everything's good.
Well, we're glad that you came. I know we were teasing each other before we cranked up right here about us using up all our cell phone minutes between he and I, making sure that he was entered. But we thank you for coming. Congratulations. And next we need to get in this gentleman right here, Curtis from Courtesy Pond. Here's your award. Man alive, look at that. A new Henry rifle, courtesy of the Eddy County Sheriff's Posse and Courtesy Pond and down there, Courtesy Pond on Canal Street. John Pitts, your winner with a great, great ride. All right.
And I really enjoyed shaking on the Pecos.
My name's Tyler. My name's Caleb. And I enjoyed shaking on the Pecos.
I'd like to thank everybody that's come out this Saturday night to Shaking on the Pecos. We're going to do it again next year. Make sure everybody comes out again next year. We hope you enjoyed yourself tonight. We've had one heck of a crowd. We've had a heck of a weekend. So I want to thank the people of Carlsbad for being part of Shaking on the Pecos and the Western Week. Thank you very much.